Okay, usually I make videos about London, and to get inspiration, I put it in a search bar, and I really want to find other people who making content about London life. But most of the things I find, most of the content I find, it's about money, and I think that is sometimes it's very boring. It's very difficult to make it entertaining. And one of them actually is in my country. Right now, based in London, but I'm originally from Eastern Europe, from Hungary. And one of the guys actually in Hungary right now, with a Hungarian friend who's actually guiding him. And most certainly, you need a guide when you're in East Europe. So the story is that they were hiking in the mountains, and they took a picture. They posted a picture of a fontaine. The fontaine had an official warning on it: "Don't drink this water." And the Hungarian guy said that, "Oh my God, growing up, we were always drinking from this fontaine, so that's fine. Fill up our water bottles and just have it." So basically, my life story, in short, in few sentences, that after high school, I went to work in different countries, and obviously I met other people there. We made friends, and we visited each other countries. So this is how I was in Poland, how I was in France, how I was in the States and stuff. And obviously, I always had the guide who was actually from there, who was born there, who knew what to do, where, and all that stuff. He knew the house rules. But here, there is a very big problem, and I want to talk about this. Once you leave this country, you live, maybe you work abroad for 4 years, 5 years, 10 years or something, you make friends and you bring them home to show your country to them. During that time you were away, there could have been lots of changes. Like these changes with the fontaine in middle of the forest, up in the mountain. Maybe there is a reason why they put an official sign on it, an official warning sign: "Don't drink this water." Because in the last few years, people decided to invest in Eastern Europe, so they were building factories there. And not every single factory does things aligned with European Union rules. So long story short, they can poison the forest around the factory. Most of the factories that has been built in the last few years has environmental problems. Somehow chemicals, got released in ways that are probably okay in different parts of the planet, but not okay in European Union soil. So what people do from the villages and from areas where they have these new factories, that they got together, they form a club, and then they buy a testing kit. They have blogs, they have Facebook groups, they have all sorts of things, to protest or just highlight to the authorities what's been going on with these new factories. And one of the main thing is that when they test the soil, they find chemicals that in the past they were not there, but these chemicals has been used by the factory that has been built there, in the last few years. So it makes the water coming out of that fontaine undrinkable, and that's why when you walk around in a place where you grow up and you see fontaines, but you always used, got a warning sign on it that "Don't drink this water." But now they have a factory, they have jobs and stuff. It is, oh my God, this post was oh my God. Whenever you see a sign, like the sign got there for a reason, isn't it? So people, whenever you go abroad and you meet other people and you decide to visit each other countries, just remember that what was the exact year, what was the exact time this guy left his country, his birth country, his mother country. Because if it was like 2-3 years ago, that's way too much. So many things could happen in the last 2-3 years. Yeah, and if you see a sign in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the forest, on the fontaine, "Don't drink this water," then doesn't matter who says what, don't drink that water, yeah?